problem? This is the problem. Here you find shelves empty. And why are they empty? For lack of financing. What can I do to entice bankers, investment capital to come into the black community and not undertake a dole of dollars, but an investment of dollars into a community that is going to recirculate those dollars back into itself? Because the black community is spending its foundation, spending its funds into the suburb areas. That's where our money goes.
My name is Milton Margulies. I own and operate a Army and Navy store in the riot area in the city of Newark. I don't think I have the type of merchandise that's so valuable that somebody would break his back to get into the store to get at. It's mainly work clothes, a medium price line of men's haberdashery, and work shoes. Since the riots, I imagine the criminals have felt that this is open sesame time. And it's very, very often that I have to run down to the store at maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and start boarding up windows. The fact that it's another break-in. Practically every storekeeper has a gun in the store. I know that I do. And this is just a matter of self-protection, self-preservation. The police are few. There are not that many where they can really control crime the way it should. I've been here for 22 years, and I've made a living here, a pretty fair living, I should say, but the way things are, I don't think I'll stay here very long.
This is my community, Fillmore Street. And what do you find on Fillmore Street? Lots and lots of black consumers, but total white ownership of property. We have no businesses, and our businesses are predicated on having property here. Now let's take a look around. White owned. White owned. White owned. White owned. Do you realize that even the mosque in our black community is white owned? What do we have that's ours? We have some black barber shops, black beauty shops, but look over here. A white florist, 2 white credit dentists, white loan shops, all kinds of white loan shops. Everybody's here to take our buck. When black people started buying property in this area, they decided that it was a blighted area. And the redevelopment started purchasing the property, and tearing it down. They call it A1, A2, hey baby. And you know what they say now? What's that? We're going to have redevelopment. We're going to bring in white developers, give them this property, let them develop it, and then maybe, if we can afford it, we can rent it. This must stop. We are going to make some moves, some demands, to retake our black business, retake our black land.
We're coming to the area in Newark where the rioting took place. This is a little section here that was looted and wasn't burned. And since then, maybe just about 3-4 weeks ago, somebody got into the building at night, evidently, and started a fire. Now they're tearing them all down.
Now what's it going to be? Either we're going to have a black community on Fillmore Street, or we're not going to have a Fillmore Street.
Ed's Men's Shop. During the first night of the riots, he was looted. And then about a week later, he was looted again, and this time they burned his place. And he's gone out of business. He's finished. He'll never come back.
And you notice here, never thought I'd see it, but I'm just now realizing what it is. All these fenced-in areas. All these fenced-in areas. What do they need fences for? To keep people out.
Over here is Fields. The day after the first night of rioting, there were lines of looters going in one side of the windows and another line of looters coming out the windows, their arms just packed with merchandise. At night, he has an iron awning, sort of, that comes down and covers the whole front of the store. It's like a bank vault. Well, I'm depressed about the whole situation in this country. I don't think we have too far to go. If it continues on the course we're going, we're either going to wind up with anarchy or we're going to wind up with a dictator. I think it all goes back to the Supreme Court with the decisions that they've made hamstringing the police departments. Well, like I say, after you've been here for 22 years, it's not easy to just pick up your marbles and leave, especially when you own the property that you're in.
This is a black businessman, the leader in his profession, Red Shoeshine. And Red has been moved 4 times already by the redevelopment.
That's right.
And getting ready to be moved again when they get ready to tear this down.
Yeah.
But they forget, we are the city. We are what's happening. And we are now. Do you understand? We are now. We will not disappear.
No.
You cannot wish us away. Is that right, brother?
Yeah, all the way.
3 days ago, the jeweler about 20 yards away from my store was robbed, attacked, stomped. He's in the hospital at the moment. The cry of police brutality is the reason why the police are hesitant about acting the way a policeman should. If you think that the police are brutal, you should see some of the victims of these muggers and these hold-up men that come into the stores, the way they're beat up and stomped. That's brutality.
My solution is very simple. We're asking for investment dollars in this black community. Some of my colleagues have another solution.